what is your culture? How do you even define culture for you? There's certain cultural understandings that we have that aren't really distinguished or understood until you go outside of your culture, until you encounter a culture that's completely different than your own. And then you're like, oh, I guess I do have certain perspectives and certain understandings of life that are based off of my culture. Native, religious, however you understand it. My text for the Sabbath, we're looking at the story of Rahab, someone who gave up and shed her cultural norms, which included all of that, religion and culture and understanding of dress and understanding of your perspective and loyalties to your city, to the point where she became a prostitute in Jericho, living in the wall. And she meets these spies of Israel, and she protects them because she says, that's what is written in Joshua 2, when they heard that they were coming, their hearts melted. When they heard the stories of how God had delivered Israel, their hearts melted. Heard about the Red Sea being split, their hearts melted. Their hearts melted. Their hearts melted because now there was this openness to a God that was a God of heaven and earth. And she is willing to let go of her attachments to her cultural perspective because she knows that there is truth outside of culture, that there is not just perspective, but that there is God. We don't define who God is. God steps in. God defines God's self, and we are constantly trying to discover more of what that means. And often, when we encounter God, we shed our loyalties to the things of this world, however that may be defined, in order to fully accept and follow where God is leading, much as Rahab did. So join us this Sabbath as we explore the story of Rahab and as we understand what it means to shed those things.